There are some really crazy desserts here in Disney Springs, and I'm here to try them all. So let's go eat. Now, of course, Disney Springs has some great food that isn't a dessert. They have really great restaurants here. I love coming here to dine, but today, this video is gonna be all about the desserts. So if you guys need any recommendations on where to catch some dessert after you have a great meal at a restaurant here in Disney Springs, you're gonna wanna watch this video. Our first stop is actually gonna be Sprinkles, which is a place that I usually don't frequent when I come to Disney Springs. It's a cupcake place here, so you could grab some cupcakes. I believe they have ice cream as well, but there's something really cool inside that I want to check out. Sprinkles, I gotta admit, it's not my favorite. I think this, the cupcakes are just pretty mediocre, but right now I believe they have a Flamin' Hot Cheetos cupcake. I know what you're thinking, that sounds gross. Trust me, I think it does too, but it's just too crazy and too interesting not to try. So let's head inside and see if we could grab it. In a shocking turn of events, Sprinkles does not have the Flamin' Hot Cheetos cupcake. That was the whole reason I came to Springs today, and it was gonna be like the main point of this video. So now I have to kind of pivot, and I guess I'll just have to try and find crazier desserts. We're kind of taking a look at the menu here. Nothing really looks that crazy, but something cool that they do have is ice cream cupcake sandwiches. So you can actually get ice cream inside of the cupcakes, kind of like a cookie sandwich, but with a cupcake instead. But I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm gonna get. And since there was no Flamin' Hot Cheetos, I told them to just give me the two craziest, best flavors that they have. So it's a surprise, and I'm not sure what we got. You guys are finding out with me. All right, it looks like we got the pineapple upside down cake, and then maybe like a lemon one. I just asked what flavor the lemon one actually was, and they let me know it's a lemon bar flavored cupcake, and it's not even out yet. I think it's coming out soon, and they wanted me to try it out, so I'm excited to try that one. I love lemon flavored desserts. So we have the pineapple upside down and the lemon bar here. I think I'm gonna try the lemon first because I do love that lemon. I hope I don't just get, we might have to take this out of the box, otherwise I'm just gonna get frosting. Let's take it out. There we go, that's better. So we could get a bite with a little bit of everything in there. I'm more of a cake person than an icing person, so I need that cake. That cupcake is actually really good. The lemon, it's almost like a lemon meringue that they have, or actually it's a lemon curd that they have on top. It's very tart, which is great. Perfect with the cupcake. The cupcake itself, I feel, is a little dry, so that lemon curd is really necessary to kind of make it a little moister. There's graham cracker on the bottom. It's definitely really good. I gotta admit, I don't think Sprinkles cupcakes are the best. I'm usually not a fan. This is definitely one of the better ones that I've had from here. I'm gonna do the pineapple upside down cake one now. I just have a feeling there's gonna be like pineapple on the inside. I guess we'll see.
Oh, sorry, I'm in your shot.
There is some pineapple inside. Can y'all see that? I don't know, this one looks pretty good too. Not bad either. I think it's the cake that I have an issue with here, because the frosting is good, it's not too sweet, and the fillings are good, not too sweet either. But the cupcakes, I just feel they're a little bit dry. I have a very high standard when it comes to cupcakes because I have been spoiled with what I think are the best cupcakes ever. Georgetown cupcakes. Let me know if you guys have ever tried Georgetown cupcakes. They had a TV show back in the day on TLC called DC Cupcakes, and I never watched it, but when I played basketball back in the day, we had a tournament every year in Washington, D.C., and we stayed actually right in Georgetown, right across from where the original Georgetown Cupcakes location is. So we went literally every night, and those are some of the best damn cupcakes ever. I don't know what they do to them. Like, you think since they're on a TV show that, like, it's not gonna be that good, it's gonna be overhyped. No, I think those cupcakes are, like, the greatest cupcakes ever. They had like a chocolate ganache one that was so good. Love that one. The cookies and cream one was phenomenal. So I don't know, maybe I'm just a cupcake snob because I'm spoiled by Georgetown cupcakes, but I just think sprinkles just isn't on that level for me. But the two flavors that I did try, they were good. I'm not sure if I'd come here and get a cupcake when there's so many other really good desserts in Disney Springs, but you know, if you're craving a cupcake, these aren't bad. And now that we finished those cupcakes, we moved across the bridge to check out the best dessert stop in Disney Springs, in my opinion, Gideon's. I am so happy because the line is actually a standby line right now, and they're estimating about 35 minutes. So we hopped on in line and we're gonna get ourselves some nice Gideon's treats. I got the menu here that I'm gonna show you. Their cookie of the month is the sea turtle cookie. It has premium chocolate, homemade caramel, and whole candied pecans sprinkled with our signature sea salt. I don't know, I might get that. That sounds pretty good. My favorite is that banana bread chocolate chip cookie. And then one of, actually, I think my favorite thing in all of Gideon's is actually the peanut butter cold brew, so that's in store for us as well today. If you ever see that Gideon's has a standby line, consider yourself lucky. It doesn't happen very often. Usually they have a virtual queue, so I recommend as soon as you get to Springs, wherever you plan on going, if you want to go to Gideon's, first thing you should do is come over here, put your name on the virtual queue so that they can get your number and text you when it's your time to head inside. It's not very often where you see a standby line, so I'm shocked and very happy that we won't have to wait that long. While we're standing out here waiting, it's been a little bit, I figured that I'd show off my shirt to you guys. Animal was here. This is the newest Lake Buena Visitor shirt, and I think it's my favorite of the Muppets collection. It's so much fun with the paint splattered, that cool lettering and the colors. I really love this tee. If you guys are interested in purchasing it, I'm gonna put the link in the description so you guys can check it out. Also, while we're waiting in line, I wanna clarify something. This video is my favorite and some of the coolest desserts at the walk-up locations. This is not including the sit-down restaurants here at Disney Springs. It is finally our time, and it's so cool in here as always, and it smells just as good as it looks. Oh yeah, so I'm here with Phoebe.
What's up? What's my name?
Pixie Dusted Phoebe, Disney with Phoebe.
Yeah, subtitle.
Here's a look at the menu inside. I mean, it's pretty basic. You've got your cookies that are a ½ pound each, your cake slices, some limited items, and then your cold brews and drinks down there. Now that I'm in here, I'm looking at what cake slices they have, and the cake slices actually rotate daily. So it's not all the time that you get the good cake slices, which is the cookies and cream cake. I think that cookies and cream cake is the best thing at Gideon's. It's better than my favorite cookie, which is the banana bread chocolate chip. It's better than the cold brew, which is the peanut butter cold brew. It is so good, and I'm so tempted to get it, but I think Phoebe's gonna get it, so I'll try it out. I'll show you guys. Try it out. I've had it a bunch of times, but it's so good, and I'm so happy that we're here on a cookies and cream day. Let's take a look at the cookies first. This is the specialty one of the day, the turtle one. We've got the banana bread chocolate chip, the regular chocolate chip, the peanut butter crunch, and then the pistachio toffee chocolate chip. And now we've got those cakes. Oh my god, I didn't even see this one. Cookie butter buttered cream cake. I love cookie butter. Oh my god, that sounds so good, guys. I'm so tempted. They also have the rainbow crunch cake, I guess for Pride Month, and then that delicious looking cookies and cream down there. If you are coming to Gideon's and you've never been, I do recommend you stick with the basics. I think the original chocolate chip cookie is a great place to start. It is pretty sure my second favorite cookie after the banana bread, but definitely stick with that regular chocolate chip, or try the banana bread, but anything you get here is gonna be good. Obviously, it is super tiny in Gideon's. Gideon's needs to expand. I need a Gideon's expansion here in Disney Springs. It's the busiest place, rightfully so, and they need a bigger shop so they could serve more people, I think. But here we go. We got the peanut butter cold brew here, the banana bread chocolate chip cookie here, my favorite cookie that they offer. And fun fact about this actually used to be one of the seasonal monthly flavors of cookies that they had.
Really
and now they recently, it was so popular that they actually decided to make it a permanent menu item, which I'm super happy about. Also, here is Phoebe's cookies and cream cake. She's never had it before, and I'm like, you gotta get it. It is so freaking good. And doesn't that just look good? She gave me a little piece so I could try it out for y'all, and I can't wait. Phoebe actually has a nut allergy, so we had to be strategic about how we did this, and she popped off a little piece of the cake for me, so I'm gonna try that first so we make sure there is no cross-contamination. Chocolate cake is so rich, plenty of Oreo flavor from that buttercream. It is so delicious. The best cake ever. If you see that if you're at Gideon's and you see that they have the cookies and cream cake, get it. It's the best cake they have. I think one of the best cakes, one of the best slices of cake that I have ever had. But that cake is so rich, so if you're eating it, try and grab yourself a little beverage to wash it down with. I got myself that peanut butter cold brew, as y'all know, and I definitely need a sip of this next. So good. I always say, when would you ever think to put peanut butter in iced coffee? Like, it's such a weird flavor combination. There's just something about that slight hint of peanut butter with the cold brew. It is so delicious. It's sweetened with, I believe, like honey, so there's no bad things in here. Oat milk as well. So you're not drinking anything super bad for you. That natural sweetener. It's such a good cold brew. I always say it's the best iced coffee I've ever had. So I just had the best cake I've ever had, the best cold brew I've ever had, and we're about to have the best cookie I've ever had as well. So this is like the trifecta. Let me go ahead and break myself off a little piece of this cookie. It's already getting melted. Look at how many chocolate chips are on there. Something that I love about Gideon's is that they sprinkle the top of their cookies with sea salt, which is like so perfect. It just provides that perfect bite of salt at the end. And now whenever I go places and I see that their cookies have sea salt on the top of them, I'm like, wow, I gotta try it. Maybe it'll be like Gideon's. It never tastes like Gideon's, but I do love that sea salt. Now, I am not a banana person. I don't eat bananas, ever. It's one of the only things that I will like eat bananas in every time. I don't know what it is. It's just a slight hint of banana flavor with those nuts in there. The sea salt, again, I just got a little hint of it. The best cookie. Each of these cookies is a ½ pound, and they're really not lying. Like, I don't think you can tell just the size, the pure size of this cookie from this video. You really can't. And even though it might look small, there's no way that you can finish this whole cookie. Like, literally one bite in, and I'm already stuffed. Like, I gotta put this away. I'm gonna bring it home with me. But these cookies really are huge. So if you're coming with a group, definitely get a couple flavors and try them out and bring them home. They stay really well. I put them in the freezer, the fridge sometimes, take them on out. You can put them in the microwave. I love doing that too. And they're really, really good. And I think Gideon's is the best stop for dessert in Disney Springs. It's got everything you can possibly need. It's gonna be hard to top this and hard to go for these other desserts when we just had the best. But the show must go on. I almost forgot to mention this. Before I leave Gideon's, I also gotta talk about something really cool that they do. They actually have hot cookie hour. I believe it's from like either like 5 to 6 or 6 to 7. I forget the exact times, but I believe you can find them on their Instagram. But they actually serve their chocolate chip cookies hot, fresh out of the oven, and they serve them with a scoop of Kelly's vanilla ice cream on it. Like, if you thought that you loved their cookies served regular, like you have no idea. Yeah, I actually put it in my top 5 things I ate in Disney in 2022 video. It really is so phenomenal. So if you happen to catch Gideon's during hot cookie hour, it's a must. I feel like I just sprung so much on you guys about Gideon's, about the cold brew, the cake, the hot cookie hour, the cookies, everything. I just threw it all on you, so apologies. But really, what you can take from this is that literally anything you get here is gonna be phenomenal. You can't go wrong. I'm just telling you some of my favorites. So we've had cupcakes, we've had cake, we've had cookies. Now I think it's time for some ice cream. Let's head to Salt and Straw. We made it over to Salt and Straw, and this is actually located right next to the AMC Theater and Splitsville as well. I haven't been here literally since opening day. I came on opening day and I tried it. I didn't care for it that much, but still the reviews are great, so I really want to give it a second shot. This ice cream shop originated in, I believe, Oregon, and they are known for having some really funky flavors, like stuff you would never think to put in ice cream. They've got it here. I tried some of those crazy flavors. Again, didn't care for them that much, but this place is really popular in downtown Disney at Disneyland, and it's really popular in Oregon, obviously, and here at Disney Springs as well. Here's a look at some of the flavors. I'm not sure if you can fully read them, but I'm gonna read you guys some of the craziest ones that they have. Honey lavender, strawberry honey balsamic with black pepper, the salty donut guava and cheese, olive oil. I mean, olive oil, that is just so crazy. They also have limited edition flavors that sound really good. And if you weren't sure what to get or wanted to try some of these crazy flavors, they do let you get as many samples as you'd like. So don't stress, try them all out. Try out as many as you'd like. Oh my gosh, how did I almost miss this? They have a last chance flavor. I guess it's the last chance to get it. It's going away soon. Sweet corn and waffle cones. You guys know how I feel about cornbread. Gotta try that one. Here it is, the sweet corn and waffle cone ice cream. It looks like we've also got maybe a little caramel in there. I think the waffle cone pieces look like they might be coated in chocolate. I don't know, guys. This looks fantastic. All right, let's try this. I could literally see the corn pieces in there. It tastes very earthy. I don't think I like it at all. Ooh, no. It tastes like earthy, like I feel like I'm eating dirt.
No!
No? Phoebe likes it.
It's so good!
No, this is, I think salt and straw is just not meant for me. Next time, I'm sticking with the normal flavors, like the cookie doughs and the cookies and creams and the chocolates, you know. The crazy flavors, I try them every time because I want to love them, I really do, but they're just not for me. I guess I thought it was gonna be like a cornbread flavored ice cream, but I honestly didn't get that much corn. It tasted like a dirt flavored ice cream with chunks of corn. And if the chunks of corn were in like a corn flavored ice cream, I think I would have liked it. Or maybe I'm just missing the corn flavor in the ice cream altogether. Either way, not a fan. And since we're sitting over here behind Everglazed, the donut shop, I figured, why don't we go grab a donut too? I was here for opening day of Everglazed, and this line was crazy. So it's pretty crazy right now that we're just strolling on right in. Here's a look at some of the donuts that they have. They have some really crazy ones with crazy toppings, like the peanut butter explosion, cookies and cream, that Brooklyn blackout up there. They have a Take 6, an apple strudel. They've really got it all. We are moving away from the establishment. They are blaring music in there. Like I can't even hear myself talk, that's how loud they were playing music in Everglazed. So we're getting far away from that establishment to try our donut. When it comes to donuts, I really don't like a lot of stuff on top. I like just like a plain donut, little bit of frosting, maybe like Boston cream or jelly, but that's as crazy as I'll get when it comes to donuts. If I get a bunch of stuff on it, it's just too much. Why are you hitting our donut? All right, so we just got like a regular chocolate iced donut. I told Phoebe to cut me off like the tiniest piece of this donut as possibly because I am so full, guys, but we're still gonna give it a shot. Nothing crazy, just a regular donut. Now the donut itself is a lot bigger than one you'd get from Dunkin' Donuts, and it's a bit pricier as well. It's about $4.50 for that donut. And I actually think the donuts at Dunkin' are better. Like just a regular plain chocolate iced donut at Dunkin', I don't know, I think it's better. I don't think Everglazed has like the best donuts in the world. They have some cool flavors like I said, but that is another option for you to get dessert here in Springs. They also have a couple of other really cool things at Everglazed. They have like donut burgers, like burgers with donuts as the bun, and they also have some crazy coffees to go along with their donuts. They do have a peanut butter coffee. I've tried it. I don't think it's quite as good as the one that you get over at Gideon's. It's not quite there, but if Gideon's has a super long line or you're not able to get into Gideon's, you can always check out Everglazed to get their peanut butter cold brew. There are still, of course, plenty of other dessert options for you guys when you come to Disney Springs, like Vivoli Il Gelato, Amarette's Patisserie. They have Swirls by the Water, which has some really cool Dole Whips. They also have Marketplace Snacks, which has these like bubble waffle ice cream sundaes, which are really good as well. I do really enjoy them, but I am stuffed. We had so many desserts already, so I think that's gonna do it for this video here. Maybe I'll have to come back and do a second version of this where I try all of the places I missed in this video. Before I say goodbye to you guys, I want to give a shout out to everyone who's joined my Patreon so far. We have Tracy, Leah, John Paul, Dustin, Nancy, Angela, Kara, Jeremy, Barbara, Lisa, Paul, Misty, Abdullah, Ashley, and Lindsay. Shout out to you guys. Really appreciate y'all joining, and link's gonna be in the description if anyone else would like to join. But we covered so many different dessert options for y'all today in Disney Springs. We started off with the cupcakes, then we went for the cake, the cold brew, the cookies, then we had some ice cream and some donuts. It's like all the desserts I can think of, and Gideon's still the best. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments what your favorite dessert to get at Disney Springs is. Like I said, I want to make a part 2 to this video because there's so much I still haven't gotten to, and maybe I'll try what you suggest in the next one. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it as always. I'll see you guys later.